Good morning everybody, welcome back to another one of our family vlogs. It is just gone 7 AM. I'm the only one awake at the minute. Got myself up and dressed so I can go in a moment and walk Ozzy before it gets too hot outside. Super warm here still at the minute, which is lovely, but when it comes to night time and sleeping, not so pleasant, is it? Is anybody else struggling to sleep in this heat, or have your children struggling to sleep? Last night actually, oh, it's gone dark, excuse me, I'm just going to open the blinds in here. Last night was the first night that Millie actually, or Ted or Alfie, had one of them in turn wake up actually for the past couple of days whilst it's been this hot, and last night was actually the first night that they've all slept straight through. I think it's slightly cooler this morning at the minute, so I'm just going round, and I went out to do this when it's super hot. The first thing I do when I wake up once I'm dressed is to go around and just open all of the curtains and let in as much fresh air as possible, the morning air, before it starts getting warm, just to cool the house down a bit. Yeah, it's I think it's going to be another warm one today. Not quite as warm as yesterday though, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm about to quickly make my morning cup of tea, and then once I've done that, whilst it's still that little bit too warm to drink, I am going to go and take Ozzy for his morning walk. Plans for today. What are our plans for today? The kids are keen for me to try and make a Frappuccino style from Starbucks. If you would have seen our Centre Parks vlogs from a couple of weeks ago, they had a Frappuccino on every day actually. The first time I tried them from Starbucks. I say Frappuccino, it's not got any coffee in, so I'm not quite sure of the official name if it doesn't have coffee in. It's basically just creamy milk with a syrup flavouring. But they're super keen for me to try and make those today, so I think we're going to have a go at doing those this morning once everybody's up and dressed. Also, Lee's dad has had an operation, so I think the kids are keen to make him cards, so I think we'll be doing that today. No doubt we'll be going in the pool. We're not going to be going out and about as it's just too warm at the minute still. Too warm to be venturing out and about. We are due for a day out on Sunday to the Sea Life Centre, but I think it's just going to be slightly cooler, about 23, which is just that bit more bearable, isn't it? Right, I'm not complaining about the heat. Beautiful having this paddling pool, but just having it that bit cooler for a couple of days and it easing up, giving us a couple of nights to have a good night's sleep and to be able to go out and do a few bits will be nice. We do have fans in all of the bedrooms. Everyone's got a fan positioned, one of the tall tower ones right next to their beds, and also little portable ones, so once I go to bed I'll switch all of the fan ones off because I don't like leaving them on overnight, risk of fire and the kids knocking them over, and I just don't feel comfortable leaving them all night anyway. So we have these little portable fans from Amazon, which you can stand next to the bed, or you can also clip them on to the bed if you need to. And then they have 3 settings, but if you put it on the lower setting, it lasts for 8 hours, charges with a USB port style charger, and they're really, really good. So we've been using them every night, having them right close up to our faces, which actually works better than the plug-in fans with the tower, because you can't get them quite so close, so you don't feel the breeze as well. So yeah, they're really, really good. I'll leave a link for them actually down below because we got them a couple of weeks ago. I think they were actually advertised as pushchair fans, where you put them on a child's pushchair. I've also seen someone clip it onto their rabbit cage as well for a fan for the rabbit, so really, really good. Leave the link anyway, like I said, down below. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish making my morning cup of tea, and then I'm gonna walk Ozzy, open up the pool, open up the pets, and let some air in there and feed them, and then I'm gonna sit and have my tea, and we will take you with us throughout our, what day is it? Wednesday, this sunny Wednesday. Should we go for walkies? Walkies, good boy, sit then. Sit. Good boy. Come on then. Happy doggy. Come on then, Oz. So I normally have a visitor with me when I go on the walk, but this morning I wanted to come and I got halfway down the road and who came chasing me? Teddy bear. So I have a little visitor now, don't I? Do you think, Ted, it's much cooler this morning?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I don't know why.
I don't know. A lovely, lovely cool breeze this morning, which is very welcome.
Boy. Wait. Oh God. Wait. Go on in. Good boy.
Finally going to sit down and enjoy my morning cup of tea. It's 7:30. Just got the dog, opened all the pets up, put the rabbit, opened the rabbit's run, as obviously I lock him in the hutch just before I go to bed whilst it's this warm, and then as soon as I wake up I let him back out, just because of foxes and stuff. Leaving him hopping in and out of his run isn't very safe. And we've got all the fields behind us, so yeah, lock him up. So I've just been out, opened all the pets up, lifted their covers, let the rabbit out, made sure everybody's got water. The guinea pigs at the minute are getting through their water. They're drinking so much, it's so warm, isn't it? So did it just before I went to bed, and this morning it's just got about that much left in the bottom. So filled all those up again. Opened the patio doors, so we've got a nice breeze at the minute coming straight through to the window at the front of the house, which is also open. And you can feel a nice cool breeze. The sun's actually not out at the minute. It's quite cloudy actually today and overcast. You can tell it's still going to be quite warm though. I've also opened the pool up, ready for the kids. It looks very inviting, doesn't it? That water in there. So that's all open. I'm ready for the kids to go in later. I've put the filter on now to clear it for a couple of hours before they go in. No doubt they'll be in there straight after breakfast. They normally are. So yeah, I'm going to go and sit down with Teddy Bear now. He actually woke up just as I was leaving to walk the dog, and I said, oh, do you want to come with me? And he said, no, not today. And he went and sat down in the front, and I got about 1 minute out the door and just down the road, and he came running out in his onesie and his little flip-flops, bless him. So I had a little partner on the walk, which is always nice. I like the morning chats I get with the kids. I normally have one of them come with me, and it's quite nice to have that bit of one-on-one time, even if it is just for 10 minutes. See how they are. If there's anything they want to tell me, I try and grab those minutes, those moments of having just that one-on-one time. As with 3 children, it doesn't happen often, does it? So yeah, it's important to make those few moments as and when you can. Anyway, I'm gonna go and enjoy my tea now. It is about 10 AM. Everyone's up and dressed and ready for the day. Been a bit of a slow morning again. A little miss didn't get up till about 8:30. Alfie was the same actually, so everyone's just had breakfast and got dressed. I'm about to start the day. I think we're going to do the drawings for their granddad, as I mentioned this morning, first, so that we can get that in the post and sent over to him. Millie is just watching a film. It's called Wonder, isn't it, Millie? And it's one of the most touching films I have ever seen. We watched it about a year or so ago. I don't know how long it's been out. It's been out a while, but we watched it a year or so ago. And then Millie started watching it last night. And you've just finished it this morning, haven't you? And now you're watching it again, aren't you?
And also Fantastic Mr. Fox and Flushed Away.
Yeah, you're into your films at the minute, aren't you? I like to sit and watch those. So yeah, she's watching this again, just restarted it. If you haven't watched it, I really recommend it. It is just one of those films that's got such an important message behind it, but it's also so emotional and really gets you involved, and a bit heartbreaking at times, but it's got a nice ending, hasn't it? And it's got a good message.
Crazy. Yeah, did I play Burn?
Burn,
yeah,
do you know?
That's okay.
Yeah, put it in a bun out the way against day
Also,
overnight.
my ear is hurting, and we don't know why. Comment down below if you know a reason, maybe.
I think it's hurting because you've been in the pool, darling. All that splashing and all the water that's gone in. You've had some cowpole this morning, haven't you? So we'll see how it goes. Yeah?
Yeah. Wait, can you do this with your arms?
What?
It's really disgusting.
Oh, bend it back. Bend it really far back. You can see your marks where your swimming costume has been just about.
I haven't got one of this, have I?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, yeah, I do. You still have the marks from your shoes though, so.
I do have sandal marks.
They've been there for ages.
I know. It's because they're my favourite shoes, aren't they? The sandal marks that Millie's talking about.
But hey, we all have our own marks.
We do all have our own marks. That's what makes us, isn't it? I have got a few wrinkles.
I'm getting old now.
Getting old? No, I'm only 36.
No, it's because you get a little bit.
All that face. Oh, they could be look, they come when I smile. They're laughter wrinkles.
Oh, this wrinkles.
They don't come up really when you do that. That's more the ones on your forehead. These ones, the smile ones. Look.
You got smile.
Smile wrinkles. They're good wrinkles to have, I think. Do you? All the laughter and smiles we've had.
The person said on this, it says this is the map that shows where we're going, and this is the map that shows where we're going.
Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's a really good way of looking at it, isn't it? Yeah? Really, really good way. I like that.
I can do this with my eye.
Wink.
No, it's not winking.
Right, I'll leave you to watch this for a couple more minutes, okay? And then we're going to make Grandad's card.
What happened? I was carrying this, and it just slipped
What
out
were you
my
carrying?
hand. Hama beads, and it just slipped out my hand.
And what happened, Alf?
All this rainbow of Hama beads. No, all on my foot.
Although, we will pick them up, although I think this is the most colourful spillage.
I literally can't get to the room. I'm stuck upstairs.
Not without getting it on your feet.
Yeah.
You're better to use the dustpan and brush, darling.
I am, yeah.
We're literally stuck in.
I might get
Are
a
you
broom.
stranded, Tedsy?
Yeah. It's very
You know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to get the broom and just sort of broom.
Yeah, broom it into. That's what I mean. Sweep it all up into the middle. I'll get you this. Ah!
Oh, I can't believe it. I was trying to make Grandad a card and I just slipped.
Pardon?
Trying to make Grandad a card and then I got that and I picked it up and it slipped. Well, I was holding it by this little floral little looking bits there.
So how are you going to hold it in future, Alf? Yeah, or underneath.
Yeah.
I'll get you
I
the.
had it on the sides and it slipped out my hand.
I'll get you the brush.
To chuckle up.
So Ted's just offered to help, but what did you say in return, Ted?
money. It's a good way to get money,
It
isn't
is.
it?
You're always trying to find a way to get money, aren't
If I
you?
want money, I'll write £2 to help him clean that up.
No, I know you're a businessman, aren't you, Ted?
Can't believe I did that.
It's like a rainbow.
Vomit rainbow.
Yeah, a rainbow splash.
I'm sure rainbows are easy to clean up.
It's so satisfying.
I mean, I didn't mean to as well.
Oh no, darling, it was an accident. It's fine. You're helping, sweetheart.
Yeah, Mum literally went like this.
I know. I was like, what is? I thought it sounded like liquid, so I was quite relieved when I came down the stairs, Alfie, and found out it was at least just these and it wasn't liquid.
Hama bead just fell in the crack.
What, you thought it was big liquid?
I thought you dropped something. Yeah, it sounded like a load of liquid. I don't know what. So I was quite relieved, darling.
What,
Accidents
like a big
happen.
vase or something?
Pardon?
Like a big vase or something?
Yeah. Accidents
I
happen.
guess it does sound a bit like liquid, actually, like shh, doesn't it? Like a trickle
It
sort
does.
of sound.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Worse things happen.
Yeah.
Good girl,
I don't
Millie.
think I'm not going to get time to do my diploma.
You'll be fine. Just do this for now. Just concentrate on doing
Try
that.
and get out of it right now.
I'll get the paints and stuff out for Millie and then I'll come and help if you still haven't done it. But you're doing a great job. Millie, well done for helping, darling. That's really
How
good.
much money do you want?
And then you don't need money.
She's not even asked. She's just helpful, aren't you? Good girl. Hama bead crisis
Averted.
sorted. Millie and Alfie actually did most of it. I just got the last few bits up. They did a great job. Teamwork, working together. They're now just doing their cards for their granddad. Ted's already done his actually. He's done his on his iPad and he's printed it off. Millie and Alfie are just doing theirs now. Look at that for a busy table. I'll turn you around so you can have a better look.
These pop up like flowers like
They're
that.
really
and then
cool.
Hama beads vase underneath.
I love that.
Thanks.
They're really, really cool. Find that I like that.
Yeah.
And what are you doing, miss?
I am making a rainbow.
A rainbow.
Yes, I am.
That's going to look so beautiful.
I don't know which one I'm going to mix. I think I'm going to mix this one. Well, which one do you think? This one or this one?
I suppose it depends how wide you want it.
Well, one is wide.
Maybe use the same one that you did before.
Yeah, but I want to mix it. I need to mix it first, don't I?
Oh, okay. Use either of them to mix it then, darling.
It's not getting very orangey colour.
Might have to add some more. Mix that first and then see if you need to add more yellow to make it more orangey. To make it like a lighter colour. This is Ted's finished piece for Grandad. Very cute. You're nearly done, aren't you?
After making colours for about an hour.
You mix lot of colours really well. You have been doing it for about an hour actually, darling.
I enjoy mixing colours.
Do you?
Yeah, because you can like it's satisfying because at first it's like a red or a green, or I made these two purples and the blue and the green and the orange. So I made 4 out of 7.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Because I made the light blue, I made the light green because I just wash my hands.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay calm. I'm getting some letters. Well, I'm going to get some letters.
These ones.
Yes.
I'm going to use some of these.
And when this dries, I'm going to put it on there. Hope you get better soon, Grandad.
Oh, that would be nice, darling. It's looking great so far. And this is Alfie's so far. I think he's just going to add some stickers. But how cool are these? He's done the little flowers with pipe cleaners and foam shapes. And then he's done his little Hama bead pot. And that's really cool as well. I think Grandad's going to love his cards. This one's Alfie's finished. Show me, show me. Oh, well done, darling. High five. Super. Barbecue time. What you got out?
It now. The
Burger and a sausage.
Yes.
Gone for both.
Yeah.
You did a barbecue on lunch there, haven't you, Lee?
Yeah,
On your lunch
gotta
break.
Make the most of it, haven't you?
Lee's got football tonight. Absolutely crazy going
Love that.
football in this heat.
Take myself a gazebo with me.
It is now 3:30. Lee's mum was here for a couple of hours. Had a lovely barbecue. She's been gone about an hour now. The kids have just had some quiet time. I've had half an hour chill. What are you doing, Tedsy?
Hi!
Show everyone your rash. It's looking much better today, isn't it? How is it? It's nearly completely gone. We had to ring the out of hours the other day. Was it Sunday evening? Because he'd come down and there was all looked like little tiny pinpricks under the skin. And when I did the glass test, they didn't go away. So obviously me and Lee were a bit like, oh, we better get this checked out. As everyone knows, a glass check is always, if it doesn't disappear.
Everyone knows.
Well, lots of parents will know. Not everyone know, that's right, but lots of parents will know. If the rash doesn't disappear, then it's best to get it checked out. Previously, when he first had the rash, it was more like a bit like chicken pox on top of the skin, and this was clearly more like bleeding underneath the skin anyway. So we rang 111 to get some advice. They said they'd been back in 2 hours. They didn't. So the next morning, as soon as the GP opened, we rang the GP. Ted was okay in himself and was happy enough. And the spots were in the same place as the shingles. So I wasn't overly concerned. If it had just been a new rash that had appeared and wouldn't go away, then obviously we would have rang 111 back and like pushed to get an answer and to be seen. But he was super tired and we didn't ring till 9 o'clock at night. So once the 2 hours were up, it was already like 11, and I thought he'd gone. I'd put him to bed because he was so tired, and I thought, is it best to wake him up and try and push for an appointment as it's already 11 o'clock, or just wait till our GP opens at 8 o'clock. So we decided to do that in the end anyway. Rang the GP and they rang back within about an hour and a half. We sent some photos over and they said it's definitely the shingles rash. Sometimes the shingles rash does not go with the glass test, so that's worth bearing in mind and remembering, as I didn't know that. And if it blisters under the skin, then it can cause the bleeding, and that's what causes the marks that don't go under the skin. So obviously always worth getting it checked out if you get the rash come up. But if it runs alongside shingles and you've already been diagnosed with shingles, then it's worth knowing that it's not a major panic. And they're much better now, aren't they, Ted, your rashes?
Yeah.
They've pretty much cleared up now, which is good. What are you watching, chick?
Star.
What's this called? What's her name?
I don't know.
You do know her name. You watch it all the time. What's her name? Raven. What's it called? Raven's Home.
Yeah.
So Ted is watching on Netflix Raven's Home.
No, not on Netflix, Disney.
Disney Plus, sorry, Raven's Home. And it's so funny because when I was growing up, it was That's So Raven. And
It's a reality TV show. It's really
yeah, and I used to watch her as That's So Raven when she was a teenager, and now this is called Raven's Home. Years later, she's actually grown up and she's got a family.
I finished all the episodes of That's So Raven.
Yeah, and it's funny to now watch her. She's got a family, she's got her own kids, so she's sort of grown up with like our age group, and it's really funny to now see her with kids similar ages to what we've got. So yeah, Ted's got that on. He had it on this morning, and I was quite enjoying watching an episode.
The episodes literally like as today.
Are they?
They're like new seasons.
Oh, that's cool. We watched a couple this morning, didn't we? After or having a cup of tea and morning coffee. I was quite enjoying it, if I'm completely honest with you all. So Ted's into watching this at the minute anyway.
I
Pardon?
thought we were watching Dream.
No, we're watching this because they were stranded. The kids had gone on the cruise ship and they got left behind. Bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, I'm not going to lie, but it's really interesting anyway to just see how it's changed. And they've got a new series out now with Herbie and older. What's her friend called? Chelsea, was it? Yeah, and her friend Chelsea's also got a child. Anyway, right, let's go and see what Millie and Alfie are up to. Alfie,
Hi.
right, you hoovering?
Yeah.
Are you hot?
Yes.
Just do it in sections, babe. Alfie decided he's going to do his hoovering now. He does it once a week and then he gets his £5 pocket money and he's decided he's going to do it right now. Told him to maybe wait until Friday when it's cooled down a bit, but his mindset, he wants to do it now. Look. He's not looking. He's got his AirPods on. Bless his little heart. And Miss Millie is in here. What are you doing, babe? What are you watching?
Wonder.
Oh, you're watching it for the second time? How far in are you?
Halfway.
About an hour or so in. So Mills is watching the film Wonder that we spoke about earlier. Are you enjoying it?
Yep.
Is it as good the third time round?
Four.
Well, this is second time in a row, literally, isn't it? Straight after finishing it, you're doing it again. It is a really good film though, isn't it? Definitely recommend that one, would you?
Yes.
Yeah? So,
And then I'm going to watch Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. I am going to now get the ingredients out to have a go at making this Frappuccino. And I think we're going to try and do a cookies and milk one. What do you think? Are you keen on that idea? Oh, I love you. What do you think? Do you fancy cookies and milk one?
What do you think?
Oh, happy tears! I think that's a yes. Love you. So I want to go and get all the ingredients out and then we're going to see if it works and we'll show you guys what it is we're going to use. So if anyone else fancies making one and it works and it turns out, then they can, can't they? Does that sound good? Yeah?
You're the best mum in the whole world.
Oh, thank you, darling. You're the best Millie in the whole world.
This is basically like cookies and cream.
Pardon?
Can you put cream on top of mine?
Yeah. You can put cream on it as well. Shall I go and get the bits out?
Yes.
Yeah?
I hope you make them.
Yeah, of course you can. Alright, so we've got the ingredients we need. If anyone wants to try this at home, you need ice, cookies, some chocolate chips. We haven't got any, so we're going to try it with buttons, some milk, some cream, if you like the cream on the top. And that is literally all you need to make it. So we're going to measure it out.
With, oh yeah, you
And
also
pop
need
it
a
all
cup and a blender. You
That's,
probably
yeah,
need
a
blender.
cup to measure. We're going to use this. It's about a cup's measurement, so we're going to use this.
And it won't magically come, so you are going to need a blender as well.
Oh, that is correct.
It isn't
What would I
gonna
do without my
magically
assistant?
appear. It
You
isn't
also
gonna
need a
magically
blender.
appear.
No.
It will not magically appear, guys.
It
So
won't.
we do recommend having a blender. If you don't have a blender, buy from a shop because you might need this one.
You will need a blender. We are going to use our trusty NutriBullet instead. Right, let's measure it out. We want 2 cups of ice. So you might need to put the ice in because it's a bit jammed together. So 2 cups. So fill that up to the top. One cup of milk.
1 full cup.
Yeah, so pop that in there. Awesome, and then pop that in there.
Oh my god, it's leaking.
You okay?
Help!
Oh, it's alright, don't tip it that way, tip it the other way.
Oh my god.
That's it.
That was like, oh my god. I'm
It's
so
okay.
Sorry, people.
Don't
Look at
worry.
the tail.
She got some milk and a tail. Whoops. 2 ounces of cookie. I've already weighed it out and it works out as about 5 cookies. So pop them in. You might want to break them in half mils so they fit in a bit better. Right, so 5 cookies are in there. And then we need 1 tablespoon of sugar. That will do us, I think. Don't need a full one. There we
So
go.
what would it taste like without the sugar?
I don't know. And then a 1/3 cup of chocolate chips, or as we're going to use, chocolate buttons. That's about a 1/3 of a cup, I think. No, there's still some in there. So leave them in there to put them on the top. We'll put them on the top.
I'll just have one.
Just have one then. Oh, cheeky rascal. Right, 1/3 of a cup of buttons. And then we need to
Mix it.
mix it.
Blast.
Blast
Wait.
it.
About to
Blast
blast it. I'm excited. Sad. And I just I don't know the rest of the words, sorry.
Right, let's blast it. Ready?
No, I don't know.
That's really like icy and thick. Right, let's get some cups and see what it tastes like. Try a bit before we put it in the cup.
Okay.
How nice is that?
It's still got the doughy texture.
It's lovely, isn't it? Right.
It's still like fluffy. You can't even tell the ice. Because in for apple, actually like the
Starbucks one.
non-coffee ones, they have like you can eat you eat the ice.
Yeah, we could have not blended it as much, but I think it's good. Oh, I think.
Mom, I'm supposed to do that.
Oh, do you want to pour it in?
Yeah, please.
That's a good amount. Put some in this one. Just so you and Alfie both get some. You can always put some more in. Good girl.
Oh, it's going outside. Oh, goodness.
More in that one.
Oh,
So we've got them in the glasses. Alfie doesn't want
cream.
so he's going to have his just like that. Ready?
Yeah. Up a bit more. More. All the way up to the top so you can see it at the top. Oh.
That's it. Crumble it down. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at it. It
Alfie said he
looks
wants chocolate sauce in his.
amazing. What's it taste like?
I could die for another one of these. Right.
Rate it compared to the Starbucks one, Mills.
10.
10. You can go and enjoy that now. Ready to try yours? We didn't put any cream on yours.
No, that's how I love
Try it and see what you think.
It tastes like you went to Starbucks and brought a Frappuccino.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Really good, aren't they?
Mm.
Can we have one again tomorrow?
Maybe. They're more of a treat thing, aren't they? It's refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Right, now I'm left now. The kids are gone. I'm left to tidy this up.
Oh yeah.
So I've decided I'm going to try and make one for me and Lee. I've used 1 cup of ice, 1 cup of milk, 2 shots of espresso, a little bit of caramel sauce and a little bit of sugar. This is the caramel sauce, salted caramel sauce that I've just put in. I just put a couple of splodges of that in, and I'm going to mix it up and see what it tastes like. Finish them off with a tiny bit more, just a little bit. There we go. Right, so I'm about to do the taste test.
Kitties have had theirs. I'm just going to get these.
That's good. I'm going to sit now and enjoy this. Tastes so good. If you like Frappuccinos, definitely worth giving this a try. I'll leave the recipe in case you missed it down below. Really, really good. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here. I feel like there's been a lot of chatting going on. I feel like it's quite a long one. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all again in a couple of days for another one of our vlogs. Bye for now.